Kenyatta. Oh, can we see you? Okay.
Yes, hold on. Let me face this way.
Okay,
Got to be
perfect.
my baby.
Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
I do.
Alrighty, what brings you up tonight?
So I kind of just wanted some advice. So I just had a baby not too long ago. Well, 6 months ago, and I'm divorced from my husband.
Oh,
it, you know how these men are, but I just kind of want to level up. I think I don't turn into a boring person. I want to kind of get back to where I was before, but I don't really know how to do it. I feel stuck.
so do you have a routine right now for yourself, like a daily routine outside of just being a mom? Do you have a routine, like some self-care stuff you do?
No, not really.
She says she's a boring person. You want to get back to what she was? Is that what got her the baby? I know she said she was married, right? But little hint here. A man that's worth anything, we not really looking for any excitement, because excitement is temporary. It's kind of like when you do drugs. You're excited for 10, 15 seconds. You're always going to try to chase that high. How about just having just a level, normal, even keel life? And then when those times of excitement present themselves, which means we prepared for it as a team, as a couple, we prepare for those things, we would enjoy them much more. Other than that, we have a bigger and a higher purpose, which is to cultivate a family. That's not exciting. Why do you need the excitement? Why do you need the dopamine hit? Why do you need that? Your dopamine hit should be in cultivating your family and raising a productive citizen, which is that little 6-month baby that you got over there, which you still pumping out milk right now. Why don't you try to cover those things up if you coming on here? Kudos for being natural in the hair though.
No, I don't. Because I'm a single parent right now, and I feel like I've never been a single parent before, so it's extremely hard. It's way harder than what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
You look like
It's
it.
a lot of work. In chat, can we give
You look like you ain't getting no sleep. Even though with a 6-month child, there should be some type of sleeping pattern that has already, taken place at this point. The baby's 6 months. The baby still shouldn't be waking up at 4 a.m. I mean, if you did what was right by the baby, if the baby wakes up at 4 a.m. and you fed him, the baby not wet and this, that, and the other, don't mean you automatically need to pick the baby up and put it on your ample breast and blah, 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 blah. But that'll be the lazy thing to do.
her some suggestions? Can we give her some suggestions?
Oh yeah, my nails are always done. Toes done too. I mean, I do things like that, I guess, but even that is hard because I have to bring my baby to the shop and he cries.
You don't want to be around.
I think for me,
her baby don't want to be around all them fucking hens in that shop, cause he smelled all them chemicals in their hair, in their lashes, and all that type shit. He smelled them BBLs. That baby don't want to be around all that shit.
Like my soon-to-be ex-husband abandoned me while I was pregnant, got somebody else pregnant, came back, asked for forgiveness. I'm gonna write a book. I feel like I should. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Came back, asked for forgiveness.
And be mindful, this will be on the World Wide Web. So I don't know if you want to keep going. I just want to put that forward.
I feel like maybe I need to just burn the bridge down.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel because I keep allowing this man to play in my face, and I wanted to say his name. I was about to.
No.
Ooh, but I just feel like I need to burn the bridge down.
Mm-hmm.
I need to burn the bridge down because this dude has stuff like I just want to say it all. Can I mean, we bored tonight, right?
No, but I don't want you to regret it. If you, again, that's your choice, but it may go up on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram.
Doesn't matter where it go. She's saying all these things about this man. I'm not gonna excuse it. Again, we only got one side of the story. If what she's saying is true, all this type of stuff, okay, that's not good. But tell us what you did. Were you just this angel sitting over in the corner and you just decided to have a baby by just a bad human? Is that the case? Tell us what part you had to play in this.
So I just want to be mindful of that. So
Yeah,
no one
you're
said
right.
I didn't say it. I'm saying it again. I'm saying it again.
I don't think I'm ready for that. But you know, what I will say is, I think it was like 2 years ago, I got baptized for the first time in my life, and I'm 38. I just turned 38 this year, but I got baptized and I started changing my life around. But the person who I was married to was very unsupportive. And I think that should have been my sign, but I continue to move forward. Because being in like Christian groups, they always say like, make your marriage work, make your marriage work, make your marriage work. So that's what I tried to do. And
was he trying? I know they were telling you, but was he trying to also put in that effort? It sounds like he wasn't. He still wasn't.
You know what? I think like he's just he's so good at what he do. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I've never experienced nothing like this before. That thing that people be saying, that sprinkle lady and that black cat golden retriever, that stuff is real. And I think I was more of I don't know.
When you say that, I'm assuming he was providing. That's what I'm thinking when you said what you just said. He was providing and doing all of the things. That's why you said no. So then what we talking about? You talking about the sprinkle black cat? Girl, that's
no, I'm just saying that what she was saying is real. Like
I know, but wait
to apply that, I never heard that stuff before until I got on TikTok. So when I started hearing that, I was like, dang, he don't really do all those things. I would say he don't.
Oh, he was? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. I thought he was. That's why you said it's so real. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. So no, he wasn't.
No.
Oh, okay. And then I guess once you discovered the videos on TikTok and YouTube, it enlightened you, is what you're saying.
Well, it enlightened me my role I was playing, because I feel like I was just raised to be a certain way, and I applied that in my relationship without him doing what he needed to do.
How about let's do this? Figure out a plan for the baby and get some sleep. My goodness gracious, what is look at around here. But you keep your nails done.
Without saying too much, because but I should write a book. I'm telling you, when I tell people the story about what he did to me, they say,
what did you do?
If you did, they will think that this is a fake book if you write it. And I'm like, no, this is real.
Well, from what you did say, I think that was enough.
And then on top of what she's talking about, these are things that she accepted. Right? I'm not going to excuse anything that he did, but he's not sitting right here disputing any of this or telling his side. So we don't know. We can only go off what she says, but she accepted it. And she accepted it to the highest level, having a kid. That's the highest level. It's not marriage, because you can get out of a marriage in a minute. You can get divorced. So the highest level of acceptance is giving this person a child. So miss me with all the things that he did. You accepted it.
You said while you were pregnant, he left you and got someone else pregnant and tried to come back. That alone says enough. That in itself. So I can only imagine. We'll use our imagination.
I let him come back though, because I was like, well, maybe God. I wanted a lot of kids, and that wasn't in the cards for me. But I was like, maybe God, maybe it's my way of having more kids, blah, blah, blah. No. He came back, lied to me, said all these things, and left me when the baby was 3 months, and went back to the girl, lied to her, said all kind of stuff. His cousin helped him, set some stuff up. He was cheating on me while I was not even a month post, like
My thought is too, that's only who you know of, right? There's probably other women that you don't even know about. You know?
I mean, I didn't know what was going on last year. I didn't know.
So Ashley, why would you even put that in this lady's head? I mean, she's 6 months out from having a baby. She still could be going through some postpartum shit. And that postpartum stuff is some real shit. And for a man that has seen a woman that go through the postpartum shit, I wouldn't want to put any type of negative thoughts or anything in her head, because she's still going through it. You can tell she's still going through it because she ain't getting no damn sleep. She ain't getting no sleep. And then calling this lady right here with this wig on, these over exaggerated glasses. And I don't know if y'all know, next time the camera comes up, notice this lady. This lady is ridiculous. This Ashley is ridiculous. She's 60-some years old with all this work that she got done. But let's continue.
But when I did find out, I made it aware before she got pregnant, and then she got pregnant. And then when I talked to her recently, I just graduated too. Oh yeah, I just graduated. So thank you. When I graduated yesterday, me and her had a long conversation, and when we had the conversation, that's when I found out everything. Like everything he was telling her, I told her the things he kind of told me, because I told her, listen, I am a girl's girl. I'm not about to lie. I feel like us as women, we need to start sticking together more. We need to come together more, because we let men play in our faces entirely too much. So I feel like
that's not what you need to do.
I told her, like, she told me, I told her some of the things I didn't want to hear, because of course, like I told her, everybody knew what was going on with me. I'm the one that's hurt. I'm the wife. I'm his wife. And this
is more than likely that the conversation between these two women was just a trauma dump. That's all it was. You feel a certain way of what the things that you perceive that this man did. I feel a certain way because of the way that I perceive the things that this man did. It's just a trauma dump. There was nothing productive that really happens between two women having a conversation about relationships. It's just a bunch of feelings. That's all it was. I'm sure there were some tears and all this type shit going on. When the last time you was in the meeting at work, a legitimate business meeting, and tears and feelings and all these things came about and anything productive got done? Never.
This is how it come to me. And then we were gonna kind of like set him up, but I'm too old for that. So I was like, I'm moving in a different direction in my life. And I swear, what happened was I texted him that morning because he finally wanted to talk about the baby. And, you know, I texted him a Bible verse because I was reading the Bible and something came across, and I told him that God don't bless mess. So he's living on. And when I text that, I didn't even say much. I could read the text. I really didn't say much. And she sent me a picture of him laying in the bed with their baby. And she was like, some stuff she's saying. And I was so disappointed in her because I'm like, dang, I'm his wife and you know it. Regardless if you laying with a married man, and I told her the same thing. And I'm not even bashing her at all because
although she, in her mind, she's probably thinking, well, I had a baby with him, he wants to be with me, and I'm gonna try to convince him that I can be the soon-to-be wife, that I'm better. And then on the opposite end, you're like, but I'm the wife, I got the ring. He chose me first before you. So you guys both have your own stories in your head, right? And he's the one in the middle, kind of playing you both. You know, if I
would say he more with her though, because he's definitely abandoned me and he left and went back. I put him out. When I put him out, he went back over there. He had definitely abandoned me. He was over there with her.
Can't two things in this case, two things can't be true. You said he abandoned you, but keep on talking, and then we see what really happened. You put him out. He didn't abandon you. Those things are different. Just listen to him talk. Listen to him talk.
Me and him barely communicate. When we did communicate, he would come back. It's like he was toying with my emotions. And to be honest with you, I feel like all of it is just a mess. I really just feel like all of it is a mess. I always try to see the good in people. I don't think he a bad person, but maybe he is. And I don't know why I feel even with her. Like,
But I think it's time to leave, and I really think it's time to leave because you just said, well, me and her was thinking about saying, when we get there.
No, I canceled that. I did think about it, but I didn't do it. And I
Yeah,
told
but if you're going into that,
yeah,
if you're ready to do stuff like that, that means it's time to go. It's time to go. We don't have control over our emotions, and we're acting out of emotion. And then something can happen that we regret. So that means it's time to go. It's time to just let him have her. It's not going to be any better for her. He's going to find somebody else.
yeah.
Why are you worried about her?
And honestly,
therapy.
I didn't set him up.
Therapy as well. Therapy.
I do. I'm in therapy. I do all the things. The crazy thing is I really do the work. Like, I have a prayer closet. I pray. I read my Bible. I'm not perfect. Let's start there. I'm definitely not perfect. I have my flaws, but
Okay.
I'm in therapy. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. But I feel like I still wound up in this situation. I had this guy playing my face, and I think that he's damaged too. So,
But the thing is, Kenyatta, is okay. Granted, we don't know certain things. Maybe he did play in your face in the beginning.
You know what happened though? If that man came back right now when she hung up this phone, she would accept him. Without a doubt. In some capacity or another.
But at some point, we got to take accountability. Like, okay, he did this 2 times already. Now I'm looking like boo-boo a little bit. I'm looking like boo. I know better. I'm grown. Now I'm allowing him to play with me, you know?
That's what you're doing.
Yeah. I look crazy now for sure. But I told myself after yesterday, once I told her I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna set him up. I told him everything that happened. He was very rude to me. Hung up the phone on me. And I told her I just don't want to do it no more. They can have it. Y'all can have it. I'm good. Okay. And I know I need to just focus on myself. Being a good person, and none of that don't mean nothing if I'm not pouring into myself. And I feel like I wasn't. I know I wasn't. I was giving everything to him. I thought I was doing what I was supposed to do as a wife. Giving. And he depleted me. So now I'm here and I have to rebuild myself. I just have to. I have to. And it's the hardest thing in the world. Like, people say this stuff and they go on these podcasts, but this is very hard.
Yeah, it is. You thought things would be differently. You just had your baby. You didn't think things would take a turn like this. And you're doing it alone. It sounds like it, you know?
Tears are coming.
It is hard.
There you go.
It is what it is.
There it is.
I'll get through it though. I know I will.
There it is.
I swear it was God. It was God. I was just feeling bad
There's
for
the
him.
tears.
Even though he don't help me with his son, he don't help me, and I'm not putting him on child support. Everybody always say put him on child support, but to me, like, you're supposed to do what you want. Just do it. Just help. You know.
I'm saying, you know, Kenyatta, if it's going to be easier on you, I would say put him on child support, so then you don't have to think about financial stress. You know, you already have to raise your child.
I don't have financial stress at all. Like, I'm myself, and I know that about myself. Like, I handle everything by myself. I'm not really worried about me. For me, it was more like, you know, you grow without certain things, you know what I'm saying? So I want my son to have that. I want my son to not want to have a father, you know? And now he won't even get to experience his father because his father chose to not be a part of his life. And he goes around and tell everybody that I'm stopping him from seeing his child, and that is not true whatsoever. Like, this has been the worst experience of my life. I have never, and I would never wish this, even on a girl. I told her I feel so bad for her too. Because I know she ain't gonna lose. And I feel bad for her too. I feel bad for me. I feel bad for her too.
And what you're feeling, I want you to know what you're feeling, she's feeling too. There's no way she's not feeling that.
What the fuck difference does feelings make in this situation? It does not make a difference. That man fucked up. Got a baby over there, baby over here. And these women sitting up worried about their feelings. Do these two children have any say-so in any of this? Meaning, as messed up as this situation sounds, you're adults. Move all these feelings aside. You can think about and feel about whatever it is about this man. Forget that man, forget you, forget her. 2 children. Can y'all come together as fair thinking adults and just cobble this thing together, as messed up as it is, and do what's best? Because we got 2 children in this now. Once that's the case, it's not about how us adults feel anymore. Dismiss it, get rid of it. As hard as it may be for women, it's not that hard for men. All 3 of you adults come together. No feelings. 100% of the conversation is, how we gonna make this thing work with these 2 kids? That's it. I don't care how you feel about me. I don't care how you feel about her. And actually up here, if you're hurting, she's hurting. Who gives a fuck? Are these kids hurting? They're not now. 15 years from now, who knows what's gonna happen? This is the type of shit that we just don't see. I feel this way. He did this to me. She's hurting. He did that to her. 2 children involved. Focus on that.
Because she knows when he leaves, he's still probably going back to you or going back to someone else. She still doesn't have him 100% because legally, you guys are married. So whatever you're feeling, she's feeling.
Them coins don't come in.
Matter.
I know it is, and I'm going to get a divorce. I want out of this situation. Like, I have never in my life been so humiliated, so embarrassed. Every good event in my life in the last 5 years, this man has destroyed. I know I should have known better, but I just continued. I thought it would get better. And I'm not perfect. And I know he like to say I did X, Y, and Z, but you can push somebody's butt so far. And I did a lot. So I chose to get baptized. I chose to give my life to the Lord, and that's the direction I want to move in. And I know that I go back and forth a lot, but I try to stay to myself and move forward. Now, when it's time to date and get out and talk to people, it's so hard for me. I'm still married, so I don't feel comfortable quite doing that. But me getting back into myself and like feeling myself again, I would love to do that because he tore me down. Like, and I didn't even tore me down. Like, he tore me down, but it was on me. It's on me. I know it's on me because I did everything. I did everything from.
Wah. Victim, you allowed it. You can cry. No sympathy from me. You allowed it. And if he come back today, you may ask about that girl. He come back to you and just feed you some nonsense. You'll do something real subtle. You still gonna be with her. He'd be like, I don't know yet. And then that'll be acceptable for you. That'll be enough. Because you got him right now. And that's all you're going to focus on.
Helping him get the barbers. I did everything.
Yeah, you superhero.
And it's like you gave him more than he is giving to you. You know? That's what I'm also hearing, you know? I'm sorry that you're going through this. And
This
I
is
also want to say,
bullshit.
I don't even think you should be focusing on dating.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not dating at all. I'm just saying, like, I want to be able to present myself to the world eventually. I just don't even know where to start. Like, I truly am just.
Start with your child. That's where you start. That's where you end.
Don't know where to start.
I think a good first step will be doing like fasting. I think a good fast will be good for you spiritually too. Like, where you do some type of food fasting, you journal every day, you do some type of ritual day in and day out. You get up at the same day every day for the next 30 days. You eat the same thing, you journal, you go for your walk, and you go to therapy. So you can get mental clarity. I think you should do a fast. Mm-hmm.
I think you should put the baby down for a nap. That's where you start. Oh my goodness. It's all this shit.
I will.
I have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done with this nonsense because this is. We just. It gets to a point to. Can you even fathom it not being about you? It's not. Who gives a damn if she's feeling what you're feeling, or this or that, or what he did or didn't do, or this, that, and the other? There's other humans involved. But anyway, I'm done. You like the video, dislike the video, comment on the video, share the video. Go over to YouTube, Mr. Info 5000. Shit is just getting, just peace.